Shame and identity loss surrounded McMaster University medical student Shahnawaz Towheed when he developed a rare autoimmune condition known as vitiligo. But he's changing the narrative. Vitiligo Voices Canada, an online community and resource center, is helping provide support for people with vitiligo across the country. He joins us now with more on his impact. Good morning.
Good morning, Rick.
Let's talk about this autoimmune disease. Tell us about it.
Sure. So vitiligo is a skin condition that affects about 1% of people worldwide.
Okay.
And the way it's described is it's an autoimmune condition in which the body's immune system will attack its cells that give it the body pigment, which are called melanocytes.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much people will lose skin color in patches with vitiligo, and that can look different for everyone in terms of where it affects them, how much pigment they lose.
Right.
But the main thing is that there's no cure and that there can be a very significant identity and mental health component to such a transformation.
Mm-hmm. When were you diagnosed and how did this come about?
So for myself, I was diagnosed when I was 6 years old.
Okay.
So I was quite young at that time. I didn't really remember all that was happening to me. And a lot of it affected my parents as well for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
But it was a journey in which I gradually lost my skin complexion, starting with having like a dark brown pigment.
Okay.
And then from there, gradually losing all of my pigment till I hit about 11 to 12 years old, and now having the fair skin that I have now. So it's not like that for everyone, but for me, it was such that I lost all of my complexion that way.
Talk to us about living with vitiligo. What is it like?
Sure. So one of the big things about living with vitiligo is that there's a sense of isolation, unfortunately. And I think that comes from just how rare the condition is. As I said, only 1% of people are affected. And there's a lack of understanding, I think, in terms of just how much people's complexion can mean to their identity. Mm-hmm. And for myself, having dark skin, being someone of a South Asian background as well, that was a challenge for me, was coping with feeling like I'm losing a sense of myself.
Right.
And that's something that many people struggle with. And I think in addition to that, there can be other mental health challenges like depression, anxiety. Social anxiety in particular can be very common. People can feel like they don't really fit with others or that they may be judged for their appearance. So those are things that I had to deal with as well as many people around the world with the condition.
Let's talk about misconceptions and stereotypes. Are there, and what are the impacts of those?
For sure, yes. One of the stereotypes that people have is that vitiligo is contagious. People think that it could be something that you spread to others. There's other stereotypes as well, such as certain diets, like having milk and cheese together can cause vitiligo. There's also even misconceptions about treatments when it comes to the ways in which you can manage the condition. And I think it's really important to have an evidence-based approach in terms of managing your skin, but also one that acknowledges the full burden of it and one that acknowledges the mental health side. So some people also see vitiligo as just a cosmetic thing where it's only like a visual difference, but
right.
It very much affects what's inside too.
Mm-hmm. You're in medical school at McMaster University. Tell us about that, and we got only 30 seconds, but how you plan to move the ball forward in that regard.
Of course, yeah. So I'm in medical school right now. I'm interested in pursuing a career that explores the intersections between the skin and the mind. I'm interested in psychodermatology, and I hope that's an area that I can continue doing research in. It's something that I've explored a lot already, and I think being in medical school, I can use my unique lived experience and I am just overall understanding of the condition to hopefully advocate for others in the future.
You want to quickly show your, this is a national campaign?
Exactly. So we founded a group called Vitiligo Voices Canada.
Awesome.
And I would love to have people just be directed to the support group.
Okay. Good luck with that. Thanks for joining us this morning, and best of luck in the medical school career as well.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. More to come here on CHCH Morning Live. Good morning.